I want to talk to you guys about punishment and how we humans will punish each other when we're not emotionally mature. And this punishment can occur even when you haven't done anything to this person, to these people. And it all comes from a lower vibration. It all comes from a place of fear, and even fear comes from love. So it's going to be very important that you learn to protect yourself against these things. Um, One way you can do it is, of course, to avoid these said people. But I also want to talk to you about bravery for those who don't speak up, because sometimes you're right, it's not in the words. You can just leave. But that will just kind of quail things for a while. It's going to be important that you maybe write it down, or for those who don't speak up, to express to those people in a very clear way. So maybe like writing it down would be very healthy, because punishers, they may not even understand you. It can also be thought of as a punishment that you don't speak up for some, because you kind of want for those people to experience their agony, but you really have no control of other people's actions. But for someone not to know and they haven't done anything to you, that's a punishment also. So you have to you have to judge it accordingly. But this whole punishing is a reflection of truly being immature. There's no self actualization connected to it, and it can plague anyone of any dynamic, any creed or dichotomy. So just be mindful of that punishing, because it's not really the death, it's the life and the quality of the life. So is your quality of life hindered by having to maintain your punishment or having to give punishment? Does it give you fuel to punish? Does it give you fuel to be punished? So let's take responsibility for punishment how we punish others, and recognize how, if it's affecting the people that we claim to care about or that claim to care about us in a negative way, we got to make some changes. But yeah, I think that a lot of times people hook up, they get together, and they think that, um, they break up and then they get back together. But you don't realize that that person, they just got back with you to punish you. Like literally. It could be to take your money. It could be to just, make you cry, see you sad, because they know when you get sad, your eyes get puffy, and you're not going to want to go out. You're not going to feel that great. $7.49. Number two. Yeah, this is the mind, the body, the soul, crown chakra, authority, spiritual strength. Like, this is the mind, the body, the soul. Right? I know. I take authority over my actions because I'm strong in my spirit, and I know in my mind, right, that I am the hope. I am the light. See, it's a lot easier for the person who knows. There's always, well, maybe not, but you got people who know better and they don't do better. You know what I mean? Those are great punishers as well. And it's very ego driven, isn't it? It could be anybody. Slowly. It's a slow and steady pace. It's been a long time. It's been a long time for this, this realization to come through. It's like it comes in fast. And then, okay, yeah, so these knights. This Knight of Swords. So I think it's saying like the mind is steady, authority is swift, the spiritual the spiritual strength is not taking. Yeah, okay. So for your spiritual strength, the spiritual aspect of this is to not take any action, but to use your spirituality to find your peace of mind. In your physical actions, be swift. In your mind, be steady, focused, diligent. And that's the key to the Nine of Cups. That's how to handle these these punishers, these people who want to come in and punish. They're defeated. You annihilated them the last time you encountered them, or you will be. Because, and you're going to do that by way of your spirituality, your spiritual strength. Yeah, you got the light here, number 8. What's in between the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords? What's bridging them? The world. Yeah, the world card. I feel like you got the whole world in your hands, baby. Just a multitude of opportunities from you being steady. Mhm. Some good work achievements coming in. Mastering something. Something that's it's not just tangible. It's a full embodiment. The goal is to get to this Nine of Cups. You're happily single. Queen of Wands, baby. Queen of Action. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands with the World card. Yes, so balanced. Six of Cups or King of Cups in reverse. Bridging with the Hangman. Okay. There's no need for romance right now. Got a lot of self-love. 4 wands at the bottom. We got a lot of self-love. Give me that healthy love. Child support. Love is a drug. Anticipate revival of spirit once you've moved on your plan. Somebody really, you need a baddie, and I'm too goody. That child support, you support your child. You're not into those relationships that are toxic, toxic love, drug addicts. Anticipate a revival of spirit once you 8 of Pentacles. Move on your plans. You're not going to like the new me. Boundaries. And that came in reverse. They're going to love you. They're going to love your authority because they can see this. See, I told somebody that once too. You know what they're going to think? They're going to think, wow, that's beautiful. Wow, I want that. Wow, love is divine. Maybe he knew they wouldn't think it because he was scared. Jealousy is the vine that wraps itself around love and withers its roots. That's right. He knew he came from a jealous batch. My people say you're too good for me. Exactly. And so he knew something I didn't know. Because I tend to be very trusting. I feel like people are innocent, Empress, until they prove themselves guilty. I'm just, smart and wise enough to avoid a lot of the bullshit. So I don't advise that for everybody. I've had a lot of time to hang in. So enlightened, so divine. But not quite ready to take any major leaps right now. Very inward focused, but other people see you. Oh, it's the Hangman reversed. Okay. So you have, Empress basically had an epiphany. And the epiphany was, I'm not ready yet to move on this money deal. High Priestess, Moon in reverse. Yep. And the Two of Wands reverse. Not ready to move on the money deal yet, but Emperor reversed at the bottom. Just not ready yet. What you doing? Ace of Wands, taking action on some things. Very swift action with the Knight of Swords, but the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Not ready just yet. Almost. Almost ready. Firefly. Ooh, look at you. You're a little firefly, honey. I'm saying. A little firefly. What you doing there, firefly? see here. Butterfly, firefly. Inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades. If we do not catch it, there is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When in balance, writes, creates, and brainstorms. Yeah, I can tell that's what you're doing because you have the hangman here twice, but there's an illumination afterwards. I said you had an epiphany, right? You're almost ready, right? You got this ace of Ace of Wands, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like a message on the table, but I have a feeling that you're just kind of relishing in this balance right now, you know, and just kind of like relishing in your achievements and making sure that whatever you get ready to put your energy into is the actual focus of your attention so that you can just boom, you know what I'm saying, just go. All right, so thank you very much. I'm gonna talk to you later.